Hi there. Okay, I just wanted to jump in and chat really quick about what I've thought about over this last week. So, last week I did a video about OpenClaw and how fascinated I was with the branding that was going on with OpenClaw because they had gone through three different rebrands all in the matter of 4 days, which to me, as a branding and marketing consultant, it seemed a little crazy. And it was fascinating and it was fun to watch. But then I also really dove into the AI piece, which was a little heavy at times. But all week I've kind of spent my time taking a look at what what the capabilities are of OpenClaw, what people are doing with them, and whether it's right for me. And I really did spend way too much time diving into rabbit holes looking for use cases, the way people like me, marketers, were using it, how they were kind of structuring their business cases with it, and how they were trying to utilize this brand new open source tool to make their lives easier. Well, here's my conclusion. To me, it didn't seem like it was going to make my life easier. It was going to make it tougher, and it was going to be fill me with the anxiety, and I was going to stress out over it. And I'll tell you why. So, OpenClaw is an open source AI tool that can be downloaded onto either your computer or a completely dedicated computer in order to essentially be your complete digital assistant, just not in human form. You have to give it access to all of the things that you want it to be able to do, just like you would a human assistant in your office. That means they would have to have your banking, they would have to have your access to all of your accounts for emails, your calendars, uh, all of these things. Because what do you usually request from your digital assistants, especially sort of um, in my kind of consulting world? It would be, okay, respond to these emails, check the socials, create posts, go ahead and check my schedule, organize and prioritize all the projects that we have going on, make sure tasks are done, keep track of things. But this is really just for the business aspect of it. People are using OpenClaw to pay their bills on time, make sure that they can book themselves flights, they can book hotel rooms, they can do all of the research for all of these things. Well, to me, in my mind, that just created so much stress, and I just didn't think I could do it. Um, it wasn't something that I thought that my brain would be able to handle, because if that were the case, then I feel like I would stress constantly about the security issue. And I get it. Not everybody is as concerned as I am about those kinds of things. And great, but that was just too stressful for me. So I'll tell you, I did something a little bit different. And let me see if I can screen share right now. I really thought about all of the things that I would be comfortable with when it came to uh, having a digital assistant. And what I did was, let me pull this up and share my screen. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's see, camera source, share screen. Let's see. Show which one. I want that one over there. Let me see which one you can see. It's not the screen I want you to see. I want you to see the other screen. Is it coming on? Why don't you see my screen? It would be so much cooler if you could. Give me a second. Nope. I don't know if you can see it. All right. Well, I tried. It's kind of crazy. Hmm. All right. Anyway, so let me just tell you what I did do. So instead, what I did was I dove into my personal assistant, Claude, and I told Claude all the things that I wanted to do. And I'm going to kind of tell you what it was that I was having a great time with. I went through and I told Claude I had so many projects and I had so many things that I needed to get done that I was having a rough go at it, trying to organize all of it, whether it was my personal task list, my projects that I have with collaborations, my clients, etc. And I was having a hard time really wrapping my brain around trying to prioritize the right things because I would go off on tangents and I really kind of felt myself slipping. So I needed a system. So when I saw the OpenClaw stuff come through a few weeks back, and seeing the power that it had, that's why I dove into it. But I have scaled back, understood that OpenClaw is not for me, but now I am trying to figure out how I can have Claude assist me with this. And let me tell you what I told it. I told it I had a multitude of projects. I gave the project lists over to Claude and I said, I need something in order to bring this all together. And let me just tell you what Claude put together for me. It created an HTML dashboard essentially for me, and it created a dashboard for each of my projects. It gives me a priority matrix, which has what to focus on now: urgent, not urgent, delegate, and eliminate later. I have project pipelines. It's all visual, like a Kanban, which I love. And it has a master task list by project. Now, as we all know, every single time you have a project, it's not one or two tasks, it's 20 tasks that have subtasks underneath it. And we know how that works. It's overload, right? I can say, okay, I need to film a piece of content. Great. Filming a piece of content has a subtask list of 150 other things before you even get to post. We all know that when it comes to like content management. So I have all of my content, my projects all laid out, and then it has another piece that says this week's focus. And it has top 5 priorities all listed out for me. Now, the other thing that Claude has suggested that we do is that we come back and once a week have a 5 to 10-minute review. So now that is going to be scheduled. Claude is also giving me an option of a very simplified way of me being able to take those tasks that just kind of come to me and be able to throw it in back on the plate of my digital assistant, Claude, to organize for me and make sure it doesn't get lost in the, ethers. So everything will be organized hopefully with this. So I will keep you posted. But this is the way I am going to take what I learned about OpenClaw last week and have Claude AI, which I already use and I already have. I'm going to have Claude AI help me to do all of the things that I wanted OpenClaw to do for me, except within a secure environment and one that I'm comfortable with. So, is OpenClaw a great tool? Absolutely. Is it great for someone like me? No. I'm just too anxiety ridden. And I also am not so absolutely techie that I feel like I could really get into this or fix anything if anything did go wrong. So OpenClaw is not for my skill set level. Might be for yours. And if you do use OpenClaw and you've already done this and you've got any kind of feedback for me to make me feel more comfortable about using it, please, please, please leave a comment. But, this is where I'm at. I think Claude can do a lot of the things that I need it to do in order to help me the way I was hoping OpenClaw could help me. So let me know in the comments if it's something that, that you, that you're going to be doing. And if you're going to use Claude to kind of do that instead, or if you already do, let me know some of the things that you think it does really, really well. I'd love to have that conversation. I'll be back after I do a lot more and start kind of utilizing this digital executive command center that Claude has created for me, and we'll check back in. If you want to see what my prompts look like and kind of what Claude came back to with me and what it actually looks like on the dashboard, let me know. All right. Um, if you found any of this information useful, or if you want to continue the conversation with me, go ahead and click the little bell and the like. And I hope we see you again soon. All right, bye.